thing is will be there. One foot on the top of the stage, it will be dark. ఏది నేను చాలా వెళ్ళేది వచ్చాను వెళ్ళేది నా దగ్గర బ్యాగ్లో Put the box back. Pull the bag, box back.
Hare Krishna. Requesting everyone please come and sit. Who is singing Namaste Narsimhaya? Okay, today is a special day and we want to execute everything by the children, sons and daughters. Okay, you want to go ahead? Namaste Narsimhaya. Yeah, yeah. Please come. So today is Father's Day. usually we don't celebrate as per our Vedic culture because we are very close to with our father. For whoever is not in the Vedic culture, they may not have that kind of close relationship with their father to remember that father, they will do all those things. But everything we will dovetail in Krishna consciousness. So instead of celebrating Father's Day, we can celebrate the Supreme Father Krishna. So we can remember the Supreme Father Krishna and we can discuss about some glories of Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna Paramatma. Today, we want to get everything done by the kids, our sons or daughters, as a gratitude towards the Father, except cooking. So in the thematic, I would like to request Shashank Koti Krishnadas to give a class on the why Krishna is Supreme Father, and after that Suhas will lead Maha-Arati, and then Rohit, Neelaksh and Karthik, all other elderly kids, they will serve prasadam for us. So all the services will be done by our, of course, all the Vrunda, and anybody interested, they can also participate it. We want to give that serving attitude for all the kids on the occasion of this Father's Day. So I request Shashank Koti Krishnadas come and give the class. Yeah, okay. It came. Come closer.
Come close.
Yeah, you are Prabhu, just come this side so the Mata is.
Technical issues are bringing people closer.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunda Bihari. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshuram Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Tadavi Swakarantikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagapate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusude Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhuvecha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta-vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So, happy Father's Day, everybody. And Father is very important in our life. So, I'm so grateful to have the wonderful association of such Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis. I think it's a very nice thing. So today, I've had the fortunate opportunity to speak on the topic, why Krishna is a Supreme Father. Why Krishna is the Supreme Father. So everyone here obviously have father and mother, right? That's how you came into this world. But Krishna is the Supreme Father. So before I start, let's first discuss what are some qualities of father? What makes father father? Prabhuji's, Mataji's. What makes a person a father?
Seed giving, the new living entity is coming through.
He produces living entities. Okay, one point.
He has to provide livelihood. He has to take care of the livelihood expenses.
Okay, take care of family, responsibilities. Good direction. Okay, good care.
Gives instructions.
Instructions.
Protection.
There's one more I'm looking for.
Care and
Most important thing.
love.
Love. Yes. Right? No father is father, true father. They don't love their children. So, according to Srimad Bhagavatam, three main qualities of father is creator, protector, and loving father. Right? So if you meet these three criteria, you can consider yourself as the father. So these days in the material world, in the age of Kali especially, many of these fathers, so-called fathers, are not meeting these criteria. Sometimes they simply produce children, let them be. They don't protect them, they don't take care of them, no love. And this often leads to many bad problems in society. But today we're going to talk about how Krishna is the Supreme Father. So Krishna is the Supreme Father because he meets all three categories in 100% good, correct way. Right? Krishna is the creator, Krishna is the protector, and he is a loving father. So, first point, first criteria, Krishna as the creator. So, repeat after me. In Bhagavad Gita chapter 14.4, Krishna says, Sarva yoneshu kaunteya,
Sarvayoneshu Kaunteya,
Sarva yoneshu kaunteya,
Sarvayoneshu Kaunteya,
Murtaya sambhavattiya,
Mundaya Sambhavantiya,
Tasham Brahma Mahadyonir,
Tasam Brahma Mahadyoni,
Aham Bija Pradapita,
Aham Bija Pradapita,
Sarvayoneshu Kaunteya,
Sarvayoneshu Kaunteya,
Murtaya Sambhavattiya,
Mundaya Sambhavantiya,
Tasham Brahma Mahadyonir,
Tasam Brahma Mahadyoni,
Aham Bija Pradapita.
Aham Bija Pradapita.
Anyone volunteers? Use this wonderful verse. Swaz Prabhu.
Sarvayonishu Kaunteya
Sarvayoneshu Kaunteya,
Murtaya Sambhavantiya
Murtaya Sambhavantiya,
Tasam Brahma Mahadyonir
Tasam Brahma Mahadyoni,
Aham Bija Pratapitaha
Aham Bija Pradapita.
Mataji's. Mataji's, come on.
Sarvayonishu Kaunteya,
Murtaya Sambhavantiya,
Tasam Brahma Mahadyoni, Aham Bija Pradapita.
So, what does this verse mean? Translation. It should be understood that all species of life, O son of Kunti, are made possible by birth in this material nature, and that I am the seed-giving father. It should be understood that all species of life, O son of Kunti, are made possible by birth in this material nature, and that I am the seed-giving father. So what Krishna is basically saying here is that all creation comes from him. Normally your material world father, he only produces children. But Krishna is not like that. He is the ultimate father. He's the ultimate creator. Everything you see around us is an expansion, a creation of Krishna. This laptop, me, you, this hall we're living in, the food we eat, they're all created by Krishna. Right? That's what makes him the Supreme Father. And to really understand the supremacy of Krishna, to understand the power, the extent of his power, we need to understand the true story of how we all came into existence. So, how Krishna created all of us, Pranaloka Vishnu, he lays in the causal ocean, and from his pores, all these millions, billions, trillions of universes, they come from his pores. With every breath, every exhale, inhale, universes are created and universes are destroyed. And within those, each individual universes, you have one more Vishnu, Garbhotta Vishnu. And from this Vishnu, Brahma comes. And Brahma creates everything you see around us, this hall, us, right? So that is the power of Krishna, power of God. He created everything so effortlessly. And everything we see around us is his creation. And unfortunately, in this material world, not many people seem to understand that. Many people around the world, they don't understand that this is all God property. You are simply children of God. They start to become selfish, right? They say they try to conquer more land, conquer more property, more money, more material goods, more material luxuries. And this is what leads to many problems. This leads to greed, which one leads to envy, which one leads to lust, which one leads to anger, and that's what you're seeing all around us. So many of the world's problems can be simply solved if people understood that this is all Krishna's property and we're all God's children. Right? You're seeing in the news, you're seeing history books, right? World War II, Ukraine conflict, Israel conflict. Right? What are they all fighting over? Simple differences. One person thinks he's better than the other person. But if we all understood that we're all equals, we're all equally created by God, and this is all God's property, then we wouldn't have all these problems. We don't understand that we have to share. This is not ours. We're simply borrowing. Right? So understanding this simple fact can solve a lot of world problems. So Krishna is not only the creator, but he's the preserver of everything. Everything you see around us, he doesn't create and leave alone. He provides energy to sustain all these things. So you can think of it as a tree, a big banyan tree. Right? In order for the tree to live, right, it needs its roots. Right? You don't see the roots, just like we don't see Krishna every day. But without the roots, all this material creation would not be sustained. Right? Krishna is like the roots of that big tree. And this tree is like all the creation, material creation. Right? By watering the roots, the material creation will flourish. Similarly, Krishna maintains his material creation as roots do to a tree. So, it's always important that we remember the roots of the tree. We always remember Krishna. We should always be thankful. And without the roots, none of this would not exist. Right? So, that is how Krishna is the ultimate creator. Right? As fathers, many of you are fathers, mothers. Right? You simply create one or two sons, provide a house, but Krishna created millions, trillions of living entities, and he's providing such this vast material creation to sustain all of us. So that is how Krishna is the creator. Meets the first criteria. Check. Right? So what can we understand from this? Understand that since this is all Krishna's property, we should not have a hankering for all conquering more and more. Right? We should understand that everything is temporary. Everything will eventually go back to Krishna as well, just as we will also go back to Krishna. Everything else will decompose, break down, go back to Krishna. That's why Prabhupada emphasizes simple living, high thinking. Right? Many of you were on the Gita Nagari trip. We saw how happy all the devotees were on the farm. They simply raised few cows, worship Krishna, do seva. Right? Everyone is doing their own service, doing their own business. And everyone is happy. There's no need for quarrels, no need for fightings, right? So that is why Prabhupada is saying it is important, it is ultimate luxury to live selfless, simple, humble life, right? And taking into mind that nothing is ours, we should also try to implement this fact, right? So, next, Krishna as a protector, right? As we mentioned before, duty of the father is to also protect. Right? Protect from danger, right? You don't want to make sure your kids are always safe, right? And fathers do this in different ways. Raise them in good neighborhood, good environment, make sure they go to school properly, make sure they call them, make sure they eat, right? That is the duty of father. But Krishna is not like that. Krishna is also protector and provider, but not only in the physical sense, not only simply giving us food to eat, house to live, but he also provides spiritual protection as well, protection from within. The power of Krishna is so great, it's twofold, right? Not only does he protect us from physical dangers, he also protects us from various anarthas. There are many anarthas inside of us: greed, lust, aim, envy, right? Desires. And Krishna's duty, Krishna is the ultimate father, he protects from these bad qualities as well, not simply from external dangers. So that's what sets apart Krishna from normal materialistic father. Krishna is the ultimate father. So, Krishna protects from anarthas. And in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10.10, Krishna says, Tesham satata yuktanam
Tesham satata yuktanam
Bhajatam priti purvakam
Bhajatam priti purvakam
Dadami buddhi yogam tam
Dadami buddhi yogam tam
Yena mam upayanti te.
Yena mam upayanti te.
Those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. I'll say it one more time. To those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. Right? So Krishna is saying, I'll protect you, I'll give you everything, I'll provide everything for you. But you also have to accept me as the Father. You have to show me some love. Show me some love. And by showing Krishna some love, he will show us how to find him, how to come to him. Right? So, and not only for human beings, Krishna protects all of his creations equally, not just like Hindus, Americans, right? Many Indians these days, they have a misconception that Krishna, God, only Hindus can worship, only Indians can worship, but that is not true. Krishna, God is for everybody. He treats all living entities equally. So one famous story is story of Gajendra. So Gajendra in his previous life was a king, and in his next life he was born as an elephant. Not any ordinary elephant. He was born king of elephants, Gajendra. So you might be thinking, elephant life is probably boring, simple, nothing much interesting. But since he was the king of elephants, he was living a very luxurious life. Some might even say more luxurious than king. No need for duties, no need to see all these various squirrels, right? He's king of elephants. He has the whole land to roam. Anything he can eat, he wants. He can be very free. And he has his army of elephants. So one day, this Gajendra, he and his elephant citizens, they went to go to a lake to take a bath. Right? So Gajendra was enjoying doing what elephants do, pouring water on each other, having fun. And all of a sudden, a crocodile, alligator, big crocodile, came and grabbed Gajendra's leg, bit, strongly hold. Right? This is not some baby gorilla, baby crocodile. This is a very big, very strong crocodile. And all the other elephants, they ran away. They left Gajendra, they left their king. They're not good citizens, they left their king, ran away. They got scared and ran away. So this Gajendra was by himself. Right? The elephant with the crocodile stuck to his leg. And no matter what Gajendra would do, crocodile would not come off. Right? The crocodile is in its peak habitat. This is its land. The water is its strength. There's no use in fighting crocodile in the water, right? Just as there's no use in fighting elephant on land, but this elephant was trapped. So for thousands of days turned into months, months turned into years, Gajendra was fighting this crocodile. But no matter how much he tried, this crocodile would not let go. He was stuck in the water. So finally Gajendra, nearby in the lake, he saw some lotus flowers. He grabbed those lotus flowers and resorted to his last measure. He lifted up, looked to the sky and said, "Hey Krishna, hey Vishnu, please help me. Please help me, I offer this flower onto you." So as soon as he started offering with pure devotion, pure love, fully centered onto Krishna, Krishna came. Krishna came and killed the crocodile. Gajendra was free. So this whole time, Gajendra, no matter how much he struggled, he couldn't do it. But a simple surrender, simple, Krishna, I need you, I'll give you everything. Krishna came to him immediately, right? So there's many lessons you can learn from this. First lesson, never trust anybody. Gajendra, even though he had all his people around him, all his fellow elephants, they all ran away as soon as he was in trouble. So know that ultimately, the only person you can trust is Krishna himself. Second lesson, Krishna will save you at all times, right? So just as Father, if the son is in danger, child is in danger, he'll come immediately. You call your dad, "Papaji, I crashed the car, come help please," right? He'll come immediately, right? So similarly, if you say, "Krishna, please, I need your help. I need your help," Krishna will come immediately. So that is how Krishna is the ultimate father, ultimate protector, provider. Another story, Pandavas. So Mahabharata, this whole story is basically Krishna protecting Pandavas. If you were to explain to a stranger, you'd say 5 brothers were there, Krishna protected the whole time, they won. Right? So many instances of Pandavas being protected and saved by Krishna. One famous instance is Draupadi, disrobing of Draupadi. So Draupadi, was unjustly after the brothers, all 5 Pandavas, they lost their kingdom, all lost their possessions. They also lost Draupadi in the process, in the gambling match. They bet Draupadi. So, once they bet Draupadi, they were property of Kauravas. And these Kauravas, with their desires and everything, wanted to take Draupadi's clothes off. Right? So, Draupadi, she was helpless at that time. No family, no friends. All her elders were not helping. She only had one person to go to. That one person was Krishna. Right? At first, she tried to struggle a little bit. She called out, "Oh husband, oh Bhima, oh Yudhishthira, oh Arjuna." But they all just simply sat there and looked down, heads in shame. Right? So, Draupadi finally, she looked up and said, "Hey Krishna, hey Govinda, please help me." And as soon as she said that, with love and devotion, full surrenderance, Krishna, using his mystical powers, gave her an unlimited amount of sari. Right? So no matter how much Dusashana was trying to pull the sari off, the sari would keep on going and going. Draupadi was simply praying, "Oh Krishna, please save me, please save me." So Krishna, no matter the circumstance, no matter the possibility of the odds, no matter in whatever situation, even though the Pandavas, they lost a gambling match and were facing the consequences, as a loving father, he forgave them and he is helping them. So similarly, we should understand that Krishna is always there. So what we should learn from this is, Krishna is always there for you. So if you have any time of distress, you should always turn to Krishna. But don't take this in a bad way, right? Many people these days, they only go to God if they have some struggle. "Oh please, my visa expired. Please bless me. Please approve my visa. I'm having health problems." Only then will they go to God. But that is not true. That is not the right way. You have to understand that we have to always worship God, so that God will show us love and affection in times of danger. Right? That's how it is, right? If a child only goes to his father when he needs something, there won't be any good relationship. But if the child and father have a loving relationship all the time, then the father is more likely to help him out in any situation possible. So that is the second criteria. Krishna is the protector and provider. So third criteria, third final criteria, Krishna is loving father. Right? So no father, no relationship would be possible without love. Right? And that love has to be shown somehow. If you simply say, "Son, I love you," it won't be like that, right? You have to show through some way, through some affection. And material father, material son, you'll have love in like superficial material way. "I bought you this nice clothes, I bought you this nice food," right? But Krishna will give you ultimate love, ultimate love, ultimate prema, right? So Krishna, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9.29 says, "Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dvesho stita priyaha ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya mayi te teshu kapi aham." Translation: I envy no one, nor am I partial to anyone. I am equal to all. But whoever renders service unto me in devotion is a friend, is in me, and I am also a friend to him. Right? One more time. I envy no one, nor am I partial to anyone. I am equal to all. But whoever renders service unto me in devotion is a friend, is in me, and I am also a friend to him. So what Krishna is saying is, he's equal to everybody. As we said before, all living entities he is equal to. And since he is the ultimate lover, ultimate loving father, he's so great that he loves in all other ways as well. Right? He loves his son, loves his friend, loves his lover. Right? And a simple father cannot do that. He can only love so much. But Krishna has unlimited love for everybody. Anyone who turns to him, he will show love to, and he will be their friend. He will be their companion. So some examples of Krishna showing that he's the ultimate lover is his ambiguity to love in all forms. Love as son. So Krishna Nanda Baba, right? Even though Krishna is the Supreme Lord, he decided to love Nanda Baba as a son. Right? So there are many pastimes. Krishna would be a very obedient son. He would always tell whatever father would do, go to cattle, go take care of cows, take care of village, right? And he would go above and beyond too. Even though as Supreme Father, every time Nanda Maharaj came home, he would carry the chappals on his head and run to his father saying, Father, Father, here are your shoes, here are your shoes, right? So even though he is Supreme Lord, he killed many demons, he showed his prowess, showed his power, he's still doing this because he is the ultimate lover, right? Even though he's the ultimate father, he's still loving as son, loving, he has that Baba as a devotee. Because Nanda Baba and Yashoda Mai are great devotees of the Lord, right? They showed their love to Krishna and they had a desire. I want to take care of the Lord as my son, as my child. And because they prayed such sincerity and devotion, Krishna said, okay, since you're praying such devotion with me, I'll fulfill your desire, right? So another example is Krishna and the gopis, right? So Krishna, he is ultimate powerful. He has no need to show these love to his gopis. But since the gopis are such nice devotees of Krishna, he goes above and beyond for his gopis to fulfill their desire as well as ultimate lover. So the extent of his power is every time the gopis had their leelas, their pastimes, they would get jealous sometimes. Only Radharani has Krishna. We also want Krishna. So because they are loving with such devotion and such power, Krishna would make extensions of himself and make sure that every gopi has their own extension of Krishna. So that Krishna can always be there with him. Right? So this goes back to the sloka that if you love me with devotion, I'll be your friend, I'll be your companion. Right? So they're all loving with devotion. So they all individually became companions, became friends with Krishna. So that is the power of Krishna. So similarly, we should also try to show mercy to everybody, show love to everyone. We should also show love to Krishna especially, right? And we should understand that by showing love to Krishna, Krishna will also show love to us. He will also be there for us in times of need, times of distress. So, what does this all mean? What can we take away from all this? So, Krishna is such a loving father, yet he does not force us to do anything for him. Material father, material parents, they have such big expectations for their children. My child has to go to IIT, he has to go to Ivy League school, he has to do this, he has to do that chore, right? The list never ends, right? He has to clean the house, he has to do this task, that task. But Krishna is not like that. Even though he gave us so much, created everything, he's the ultimate father, he does not ask me, he doesn't even force us. Worship me, give me devotion, I'll take care of you. No, he simply leaves everyone alone. And to please Krishna, even though he's doing so much for us, right? He only asks for very little. Normally, it's material nature to have some expectations. In the material world, despite how much loving a father can be, there's always some expectation, like suppose father gets the son something nice, or the child something nice. There's always the expectation, I got you something nice for me, you have to do something equally as valuable for me, right? Equally valuable favor. It's kind of like, there's always some expectation there. Krishna is not like that. He will give you everything. He will give you as many riches, as many houses, as much land as possible, without any expectation. He says, okay, fine, you're my son, I love you, here's all this, right? But he only asks for very simple return. Krishna, he has such simple requests that you can see in this verse. Patram pushpam phalantoyam Yome bhaktya prayachati Tadaham bhaktya vabhahitam Asnami preta kalaha. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, flower, fruit or water, I'll accept it, right? If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, flower, fruit or water, I'll accept it. That is all Krishna is asking. Isn't that wonderful? It's three things: leaf, flower, fruit or water. 4 things. Saying, simply offer with love and devotion, and I'll accept it, right? You saw the story of Gajendra Moksha. He didn't do any fancy mantras, any fancy yagnas to bring Krishna. He simply held up a lotus flower, said, Krishna, my love and devotion, I'm offering this to you. And Krishna came to him, right? And that is also a problem these days. There's this misconception that all these fancy yoga, yagnas, all these yoga processes, they'll bring you Krishna. But if the devotion is not there, then everything is zero, right? You should not do pujas for namesake, expecting that everything will come just because of simple yagna, right? You have to have that devotion. Prabhupada says, no matter how much you do, everything is like zero. You can have many things, it'll be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. But if you don't put Krishna in front, Krishna will be that one. If you don't put a one in front of all those zeros, it'll just be zero in the end. So, we have to put Krishna with love and devotion to give anything we do for him some value, right? So, Krishna is asking simple things, right? Whatever is in our capacity, right? So he's not asking for any fancy worship, right? So every day some simple 5 minutes chanting, some little offering. As long as the love and devotion is there, he'll accept, he'll be merciful. So, but we're not like that. Since Krishna is giving all this wonderful facilities, as a good child, we have to reciprocate that equally, right? We have to show ultimate love to Krishna because he's showing ultimate love to us. So, we have to be a good child and fulfill the duty, right? So, how do we fulfill our duty? What is our duty first of all, right? So, our duty is to make this family whole and make everyone happy, right? Since we're all children of God, you have to make sure this family comes together and remembers God equally, right? Just as a good child, right? The duty of a child is to make the father happy and the family happy, in turn the family happy. So we can make this family, we have to create this family. And we create this family by making sure everyone remembers who the ultimate father is. Ultimate father is Krishna. And how do we make everyone remember this ultimate father? By chanting Hare Krishna. That is the Yuga Dharma. In this Kali Yuga, Krishna says, you have to chant. Chanting is the only way. So, by spreading this chanting, spreading this message of Krishna consciousness, we bring this family, make this family bigger and bigger, right? Bring more people closer to Krishna, more people closer to the ultimate father, and we make this family whole again. So, essentially, we can reciprocate this love to Krishna by being a good child, right? Ultimate child, and we can be his ultimate child by bringing all the family members back to Krishna again. And once we bring all these family members back to Krishna, we must worship him with love and devotion through chanting, through spreading the message of God. So now we will talk about the ultimate child of God in this recent age. Ultimate child of God is Prabhupada. So all this we're seeing around here, these DVDs, this gathering, all these kirtan material, books that we're reading, the prasadam we're eating, wouldn't be possible without Prabhupada. So Prabhupada, he started this family. It came 1970s with simple $7, and he started this family, right? He made everyone understand the message of God and remember God again, and created this huge family that we're seeing right now. And there's so many nice things that come out of this family. We're doing so many great activities, both spiritual and material. And it is our job to take this family and expand it forward and forward. And we can do this by following Prabhupada's instructions as well. Prabhupada wants us to read his books, spread his books, distribute his books, right? Be simple, think high. So, our job as the ultimate child should be to follow Prabhupada's instruction, follow Krishna's instruction, and love Krishna. Right? Hare Krishna. So, right now I will be answering any questions or comments anyone might have to my best ability. I'm not the most experienced sadhu or learned sadhu, so I'll try my best.
Any questions?
No questions?
Hare Krishna Prabhupada, you didn't mention anything about spiritual master.
Spiritual master? Prabhupada is a spiritual master.
I think, but like Siksha Guru, you didn't say
Siksha
anything
Guru?
about it.
Yeah. Krishna is the ultimate Siksha Guru, right? So everything comes from him. All these Siksha Gurus we're seeing are simply messengers of Krishna. Thank you.
How are you able to manage your studies and devotion practice?
How am I able to manage my studies?
What are you suggesting to the younger kids
Hmm.
they can manage? I see a lot of kids facing difficulties.
Really for me, I mean, to be honest, I was at one point in my life where I was like that as well. It was very hard for me to balance, but I learned to realize that rather than see it as a chore, rather than see it as some task, like some checklist, chant 60 rounds, read a book, go to temple, find some enjoyment, find some joy in it, right? So I started finding the joy, like especially in kirtan and chanting. Like I try my best to find the joy, and that's what makes it more attractive to me. So once that interest starts, once that spark is there, seeing all these like other older youth devotees doing chanting, kirtan wonderfully, I also got that spark. So I think the most important thing is to have that interest, and to bring that interest in the kids, you have to put them in area where there are other kids in the same like elevated status, like who also have interest, like the kids can look up to. I think that's what really motivated me, seeing all these older devotees, older youth kids doing all nice chanting and everything, leading very successful life. It motivated me as well. So I think, I don't know if that satisfies your question, but that's my personal experience. Okay. Yes, please.
What is the duty of a child to serve his father and make him happy, spiritual father, spiritual master, and the biological father? So, what are the duties like the child has to in his whole life, because of the father, like he brought into this material world and to go back to Godhead. So we have biological father, spiritual master, so he's the second father, and the ultimate father, the Supreme Lord.
So the question is, how to satisfy biological father, spiritual master father, and Krishna father, right? Saying all at once or individually? Okay, so I think the greatest way to serve all three is to serve Krishna, ultimate father, right? So similarly, like the tree analogy, right? You have a big standing tree, but if you individually water the leaves, the trunk, right? They won't grow, right? There's no use. You can pour water on the leaves, but nothing will happen. But if you water the roots of the tree, right? The tree will flourish, the tree will grow. So similarly, if you worship Krishna, the root of the tree, the whole tree will also flourish. Right? So in the scriptures it says that the ultimate gift a son can give to his father is to liberate him, take him back to Godhead. It is said that if the son worships Krishna, like 5 generations above and 5 generations below, something similar to that, will also be elevated. So the greatest gift the son can give to his father is Krishna conscious. So if the son isn't Krishna conscious and worshipping Krishna, the biological father will be happy in the end. He will understand that my son is doing good thing, he's doing service to humanity, he's doing service to God. He will be happy. Spiritual master will be happy, he's following his instruction. That Krishna will also be happy, that we're showing love and devotion. So in the end, the answer is Krishna.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Time for my question.
Any other questions? Yes, last question. Sorry? If Krishna created everything, why are we offering Bhoga? It's part of the devotion. It shows that we love Krishna, right? So for Father's Day, what do we give to our father? Most of the time, we give a little card that says Happy Birthday, Happy Father's Day, right? Does father really need a card? Does he get it with a piece of paper? We put it to the side. But it's the thought, the notion that, wow, my child, you made me this nice card. He said Happy Father's Day. He said Happy Birthday. It's that love that gives the joy. So similarly, although Krishna does not need all these offerings, all these bhogas, all these worship, it shows that we care about it, we love it, right? In that way, like if we think like that, right? What can we possibly give Krishna that he doesn't have? right? How can we ever show our love? How can we ever show our worship to Him? Right? So that's why we do things like that. Good? No. Okay, so if there's no more questions or concerns, I'd like to thank all of you wonderful Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis for giving me this opportunity. It's my first time speaking in front of such topic in such crowd, so please forgive me if I made any offenses, mistakes, errors, anything not to your liking, and I'll continue to work better to also spread this message of God and make this family whole again. Hare Krishna.
They should go then, and they should go to the next level in their spiritual journey. So I have Jagamalas to take one each. Okay, so Father Kalindi Gopika is asking to bless the child who gave the message, Shashank Koti Krishnadas, so that all your prayers, all your blessings will make him more strengthened to preach more people, especially the youth. If youth, reached by the youth, they can easily take it. So let's chant 3 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra from your bottom of the heart. Bless him, saying that he has to preach more and more. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna. And you can say these words, offering words. I would like to offer the benefit chanting of this Hare Krishna Mahamantra Japamala. I would like to offer my biological father. Say your father's name. For his spiritual well-being and protection. Please accept this.
Please accept this.
So your father will receive either here or in other planet. He will receive and he will go to the next level. Thank you very much. And now we'll have a few cultural activities. I have some engagement for all the kids. If you all can come outside, I need 5 minutes of their time. Who is taking care of the spiritual cultural activity?
सुजन बांधवा कृष्ण सुंदरा कृते मदन कोमला कृष्ण माधवा हरे वसुमती पते कृष्ण वासवानुजा वरगुणाकरा कृष्ण वैष्णवा कृते सुरुचिरानना कृष्ण शौर्यवारिदे मुरहरा विभो कृष्ण मुक्तिदायका विमलपालका कृष्ण वल्लभीपते कमललोचना कृष्ण काम्यदायका श्यामकोमलं भक्तवत्सला कृष्णकाव्यगायक पालितन्तरु कृष्ण श्रीहरि नमो
Joining us on this wonderful occasion of Father's Day. First, I'd like to wish all the fathers a happy Father's Day. And today, the Gurukul kids will be presenting about the life and pastimes of the 6 Goswamis. We request you to support us by being seated until the end of the presentation. And now, Lipika will be giving a brief introduction of the Goswamis.
Hare Krishna, Matajis and Prabhujis. Today we will be talking about the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan. The 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan were the Acharyas in the disciplic succession during the 15th and 16th century. They are closely associated with the land of Vrindavan, where they spent much time in the service of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They hardly slept more than 2 hours a day and spent most of their time in meditation and writing books on the science of Bhakti Yoga. Hare Krishna. Yeah. Now, Varshita will be speaking about Sanatan Goswami.
Hare Krishna, Matajis and Prabhujis. Today, I would like to speak about Sanatan Goswami. Sanatan Goswami was born in 1488 in a Brahmin family in Bengal and died at the age of 70. Sanatan Goswami is the elder brother of Rupa Goswami and Anupama. Going on to his education, Sanatan Goswami knew many languages such as Sanskrit, Arabic, and many more. When Sanatan Goswami used to go to school, he learned many scriptures from his guru, but he was mostly attached to Srimad Bhagavatam. When the 3 brothers were young, they used to play in the forests of Vrindavan and named their favorite bathing ponds Radha Kunda and Shyam Kunda. A few years later, the Muslim government was ruling in Bengal, and Sanatan Goswami and Rupa Goswami were forced to work for them and adapt to Muslim names. The ruler Nawab Hussain Shah was very delightful to have the 2 brothers work for him because they were very smart and intelligent. Sanatan Goswami and Rupa Goswami were worried that the Brahmins in their village would get hurt. They had no choice but to work for Nawab because they were blackmailed. A few days later, Sanatan Goswami and Rupa Goswami were told that Lord Chaitanya was visiting their village. With excitement, they decided to go. When they saw Lord Chaitanya, they fell down flat to offer obeisances with joy. They told their problems they had to Lord Chaitanya, and Lord Chaitanya said that Krishna will deliver them soon. Eventually, Nawab Hussain Shah let Rupa Goswami resign but refused to let Sanatan Goswami quit. After Sanatan Goswami delivered many Sikh leaves to Nawab, Nawab went to go check on Sanatan Goswami. Instead, caught Sanatan Goswami discussing about Srimad Bhagavatam to a group of people. This made Nawab very angry and sent Sanatan to jail. Since Sanatan Goswami was born in a wealthy family, he was able to escape by giving the jailkeeper a few gold coins. After he escaped, he went through many challenges and obstacles to find Lord Chaitanya. When Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami finally found Lord Chaitanya instructed them to uncover the holy places of Vrindavan. In Vrindavan, Rupa Goswami and Anupama lived a simple life, barely eating and sleeping. Instead of sleeping in a hut warm and cozy, they slept under a tree or a bush every single night. A few days later, Sanatan Goswami finally fulfilled Lord Chaitanya's instructions by finding a deity named Madan Mohan. Sanatan Goswami made a temple for Madan Mohan and took him everywhere he went. After 40 years, at the age of 65, Sanatan Goswami walked the 24-mile Parikrama trail around Govardhan Hill and offered 1,008 obeisances to the Govardhan Hill or any other Vaishnava he met. One pastime about Sanatan Goswami is called the Srimad Bhagavatam pastime. While sleeping, Sanatan Goswami dreamed of a Brahmin boy giving him Srimad Bhagavatam. When he woke up, not being able to see the Brahmin boy or Srimad Bhagavatam, he became very disappointed. A few days later, Krishna himself, disguised as a Brahmin boy, gave him Srimad Bhagavatam. Another pastime about Sanatan Goswami is called the Chakleshwara Mahadev pastime. When Sanatan Goswami was chanting, he was distracted by many insects and decided to leave Govardhan. That same night, when Sanatan Goswami was sleeping, Chakleshwar Mahadev came in his dreams and said that he won't be bothered by insects anymore. The next day, there were no insects. As you can see, Sanatan Goswami went through many challenges and obstacles to fulfill Lord Chaitanya's instructions. Thank you. So this is a picture of the 6 Goswamis. Over here, the 6 Goswamis gathered together to discuss how they can improve Lord Chaitanya's mission. In this picture, as you can see, Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami are offering their obeisances to Lord Chaitanya. Over here, going back to the pastime, you can see Nawab Hussain Shah getting angry at Sanatan Goswami because he was preaching about Srimad Bhagavatam. When Sanatan Goswami went to jail, he had to pay 7,000 gold coins to the jailkeeper to escape. Over here, Lord Chaitanya is trying to indirectly say how he doesn't like Sanatan Goswami wearing an expensive shawl. And this is the second meeting with Sanatan Goswami and Lord Chaitanya after Sanatan Goswami escaped from jail. Over here, Sanatan Goswami is offering his obeisances to Lord Chaitanya by putting a straw between his teeth. Over here, Sanatan Goswami's body was filled with boils and he didn't want Lord Chaitanya to touch him. And Sanatan Goswami is offering prasadam to his deity Madan Mohan, and Madan Mohan wants a bit salt in his food. This is a temple built by the salt merchant for Madan Mohan, Sanatan Goswami's deity Madan Mohan. And this is the Madan Mohan temple in Vrindavan. And these are the deities of Sanatan Goswami, Madan Mohan. And over here, we can see that Sanatan Goswami is an important role in the Vaishnavas in his village's life because he used to solve all the problems they had. And this is the Japa Kutir temple of Sanatan Goswami. And this is another pastime of Sanatan Goswami called the touchstone pastime. Over here, you can see a Brahmin holding Sanatan Goswami's touchstone. And going back to the Chakleshwar Mahadev pastime, these are the mosquitoes that Sanatana Goswami got bothered by. And this is Chakleshwar Mahadev. And over here, since Sanatana Goswami was really old, he still did the 24-mile parikrama trail around Govardhan Hill. Krishna felt really sorry for him and gave him a Shila to walk around. And this is another picture of Sanatana Goswami chanting. Thank you.
Mataji's and Prabhuji's. Now I will be talking about Rupa Goswami. Rupa Goswami was born in 1493, and he was the younger brother of Sanatana. He lived for 73 years. For 22 years, he was a householder, and for 51 years, he was in Vrindavan. He was also known as Bhakti Vasacharya, as he was expert in preaching the holy name of the Lord. He established the Govinda Dev Ji temple in Vrindavan, and we are also known as Rupangas, as we follow the teachings of and the instructions of Rupa Goswami. Sanatana and Rupa were forced to work when they were older. Sanatana and Rupa were forced to work for Nawab Hussain Shah, which is the Muslim king, but also received a lot of opulence. But they were still not interested in the worldly matters. Later, they met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Both brothers wanted to resign. Rupa was allowed to resign, but Sanatana wasn't. The king gave him a boat full of gold and silver coins because he resigned. Rupa was so humble that he split up the number of coins in half. Half was given to the brahmanas and devotees, and the other half was divided in half again. That one-third was given to his family. The remaining was kept for emergencies. Now I will be telling you a pastime in which Rupa Goswami was allowed, called the sweet rice pastime. So once it was Sanatana Goswami's birthday, and Rupa Goswami wanted to make some sweet rice for Sanatana, but he didn't have the ingredients. So while he was just thinking and writing a book, a cowherd girl came to his door and gave him some the ingredients for the sweet rice. He was very joyful. He made the sweet rice and gave it to Sanatana. When he gave it to Sanatana, Sanatana said, why is this sweet rice so delicious? It tastes like it was made in the spiritual world, not in this material world. And then Rupa Goswami told him all about how the cowherd girl had given him ingredients and he had just made the sweet rice. So then he realized that the cowherd girl was actually Srimati Radharani in disguise. So he felt bad about this because he took the ingredients from Srimati Radharani. He felt as though he should have been serving Srimati Radharani. So then he was very humble. So what shows in the story is that Srimati Radharani or Lord Krishna will always come to his devotees if they are truly in need or if they truly desire something. Now I will be telling you another pastime about Satyabhama. Okay, so once when Rupa Goswami he was living in Satyabhamapur, and when he was sleeping, Satyabhama came in his dream and asked him if he could write a poem or a drama about her. And the next day, Rupa Goswami made a drama or poem about Satyabhama, and when he shared it to the devotees, they really loved the poem, and whenever he stopped reading, they always asked him for more. So that's how good of a poet Rupa Goswami is. And I just wanted to tell you that he received the Govinda Dev DT from Hilltop, So what happens is that like this is another pastime. So what happens is that he was so sad. So basically Lord Chaitanya had given him a mission to uncover Lord's lost places of pastimes. So he needed to find some of the deities that were hidden when like everything happened. So he was very sad because he couldn't find the deity. And one day when he was very sad, Lord Krishna himself came, and Lord Krishna himself in disguise came as a cowboy boy, and he told Rupa Goswami, go to the hilltop, and there will be a cow there, and the cow's milk will be dripping. And then he went to that place, and where that cow's milk was dripping, he told some people to dig in that exact place, and there he found the Govinda deity. So yeah, and so I will also tell you another thing, that Rupa Goswami met Lord Chaitanya in Ramkeli, and that's when he recited the Namo Maha Vadanyaya Sloka. And he received spiritual knowledge from Lord Chaitanya for 10 continuous days, and he presented that knowledge in many of his books, such as the Nectar of Devotion and Nectar of Instructions. And lastly, Lord gave him 4 instructions. The first one is to install deities and start puja. The second one is to write Bhakti Shastras. The third one is to uncover Lord's lost places of pastimes. And the fourth one is to preach the holy name of the Lord. So lastly, Rupa Goswami departed from this world in 1564 CE, and his samadhi is located in the courtyard of Radha Damodar temple in Vrindavan, and also next to his Bhajan Kutir. Okay, and Rupa Goswami also wrote 2 books, and it's called the Lakhu Bhagavatamrita and the Vedanta Madhava. Even though there are many acharyas, Rupa Goswami is attributed with the honor of being the person who has established the Manobhishtam, the innermost desire of Sri Krishna in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna. Now I will be giving. Now I will be showing you some pictures of the pastime. So this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Oh wait, this is Rupa Goswami. This is Rupa Goswami. This is a quote of Rupa Goswami. So this is what he says. This is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says. Bhakti Vinod Thakur says. Okay, and then this is the Mangalacharan prayer, which is said by Sri Rupa Goswami. This is actually about Rupa Goswami, which is the Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sloka. This is how Rupa Goswami was actually he was a Rupa Manjari. He was a Rupa Manjari, which means that he was actually so basically Srimati Radharani is lovingly served by 8 principal gopis, which are the important gopis, and Lalita Sakhi is her best friend, And okay, so Sri Rupa Goswami in the spiritual world was actually a Rupa Manjari, which means that he served the main principal gopis and he served Lalita Sakhi. And this is how good Rupa Goswami was in his work, like in his work as a person, and his name was also Dabir Pas. Yeah. And this is just this is the what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says to Rupa Goswami to like go to Vrindavan, and yeah. And this is just to show like how much money what's his name how much money Hussein Shah had given him for resigning. And this is Rupa Goswami falling at the feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And this is again when another meeting of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Rupa Goswami. And this is the pastime that I told you of, like about Srimati Radharani giving him the things for the sweet rice, which is yeah. And this is actually a kadamba tree. He's laying down a kadamba tree. This is a kadamba tree, and kadamba trees are like these are these flowers, kadamba flowers. And what happened was that whenever Rupa Goswami was sitting under the kadamba tree and he was writing something sad in his poem, when he was writing something sad, the tree would react in that way. Its leaves would droop, it would shed. And if he was writing something happy about like Krishna and Radha meeting, something like that, the flowers would bloom. These are flowers, they would bloom. Yeah. And this is the place of his samadhi. This is the place of his samadhi. Yeah. Next. Oh, same thing. Okay, so this is when Srila Prabhupada was very sad. He was very sad because he couldn't preach to people well, because when he was in India, the people wouldn't really listen to him that much. So he was very sad that no one would read his books. So then when he was sad, this is the samadhi place I showed you before. He would just look at that usually, and at that time, Rupa Goswami actually came to him, and he told him, "Do not worry, I will have your back and I will support you." This is the deity of Rupa Goswami, which is the that. And this is the Govinda Dev deity. And that's Rupa Goswami again. Raghunath Bhatta Goswami.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji and Mataji. Today I will be informing everyone about the pastimes of one of the Goswamis of Vrindavan, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. Raghunath Bhatta Goswami was born in the year 1505 in Bengal to Tapan Mishra. He first met the Lord in his father's house. He would regularly serve the Lord by washing his by washing the dishes and massaging his lotus feet. Raghunath Bhatta Goswami was rewarded by eating the remnants of Lord Chaitanya. When he met the Lord when he was a little boy, so he got attached to the Lord. So when the Lord had to leave, he was very sad about the departure. The Lord left and then told him to read the Bhagavatam regularly and chant the holy names of Krishna. Once in his 20s, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami left to Puri to meet the Lord again. He served the Lord by cooking him food. His food was compared to the nectar. Lord Chaitanya, despite being a choosy eater, would always eat all the food Raghunatha cooked. Raghunatha still had some duties to fulfill, so he had to go back to his home. The Lord advised him to not get married and told him to continue reading the Bhagavatam. Raghunath Bhatta Goswami went back home to take care of his parents. 4 years later, after fulfilling all his duties, he went back to meet the Lord. The Lord told him to go to Vrindavan and be under the guidance of Sanatan and Rupa Goswami. Raghunatha started crying as he just met the Lord again. But then the Lord gave him his neck beads, which was a very great thing, and embraced him tightly. Raghunatha left to Vrindavan, and under Sanatan and Rupa Goswami grew to be a very great devotee. He served Rupa Goswami's deity for 40 years. He would decorate the deity and make it ornaments and clothes to wear. He cooked food and did kirtan. People loved listening to his lecture and always loved his kirtan. Yeah. So Raghunath Bhatta Goswami was born in Bengal. He received instructions in chanting by Hari Nam Lakshra. This is the Bhagavatam he received from Lord Chaitanya. It is still kept safely today. And this is what Raghunath Bhatta Goswami wore. This is Raghunath Bhatta Goswami and two other Goswamis' Samadhi. These are the Goswami Samadhi. Hare Krishna. Next, Karthik will be speaking about Sri Raghunath Das Goswami.
So, Hare Krishna Mataji's and Prabhuji's. I would like to speak about Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, and before I go into any of the pastimes, to cover some of the basic information about him, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami was born in 1494 and disappeared in 1586. And he was born in a small village in West Bengal and was the only son of a wealthy landlord. So since childhood, he had good association because Haridas Thakur would often come to the place he was studying and talk about the glories of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And after hearing about these glories, Raghunath Das would always want to meet Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but his parents objected because they didn't want him to be too spiritually occupied and instead focus on his worldly duties. So one day he decided to leave home by himself and visit Lord Chaitanya, and when he did, he took his obeisances, and Lord Chaitanya told Raghunath Das that for now he should go back and fulfill his worldly responsibilities, and that Lord Chaitanya will come back for him later. So now, his parents were very satisfied by this, but Raghunath Das always longed for Lord Chaitanya's association, so he would try to escape his house, but his father would bring him back, and this almost happened daily. So now moving on to some of the pastimes, I would like to talk about the Chipped Rice Festival. And this begins when Raghunath Das went to meet Lord Nityananda and when he did, he was a very humble devotee, so he stood a distance away from Lord Nityananda and offered obeisances. But Lord Nityananda, in a friendly demeanor, he told Raghunatha Das to host a festival, a Chakras festival for all of his thousands and thousands of devotees, because Raghunatha Das did not come closer to give obeisances. So Raghunatha Das was very pleased by this. So he called his men and he prepared chipped rice for the thousands of friends and devotees of Lord Nityananda. And while the festival was going on, Lord Nityananda also invited Lord Chaitanya to the festival. And after the festival, Lord Raghunatha Das, he went to Lord Nityananda and begged for his mercy so he would get a chance to meet Lord Chaitanya. And now continuing on, a few days later, a priest comes to Raghunatha Das's house and asks him to talk to one of his devotees. And Raghunatha Das agrees. So while the two men were walking to the devotee's house, Raghunatha Das thinks that this is the perfect opportunity to escape and go to Lord Chaitanya. So he tells the other priest that he should probably go on to his house and he'll continue walking to the devotee's home. But right when the priest leaves, Raghunatha Das departs to Janakpuri because he knows that Lord Chaitanya was there. So this was a journey of 10 days, and he only ate for 3 days, and the other days he kept walking to Lord Chaitanya. And by the time he reached there, he was very skinny, and Lord Chaitanya was sad after seeing Raghunatha Das in this condition. So he told one of his close devotees, Swarupa Damodar, to take care of Raghunatha Das. And as I said before, Raghunatha Das is a very humble devotee. So he would only eat prasadam that was a few days old, and towards the end of his life, he only had a few drops of buttermilk every day. And he also chanted for 22 hours a day and offered obeisances to the devotees 2,000 times and offered obeisances to the deities 1,000 times a day. And years later, when Lord Chaitanya left the material world, Raghunatha Das was very displeased, so he also wanted to leave, so he was planning to jump off over the hill. But Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami stopped him and convinced him to preach to the other devotees about Lord Chaitanya's glories for the rest of his life. And Raghunatha Das agreed. So one day while he was preaching, a few tigers came to the lake that he was preaching in, and Sanatana Goswami was watching the scene, and he saw that Krishna was standing right next to Rupa Goswami, just in case the tigers would harm Raghunatha Das. So he saw that Krishna had an inconvenience there. So Sanatana Goswami, he went to Raghunatha Das and asked him to build a little shelter and a hut, so Krishna wouldn't have this inconvenience. And in another incident, he also saw that Srimati Radharani was holding her sari over Raghunatha Das's head to shield him from the sun. And Sanatana Goswami was again displeased, so he went and asked Raghunatha Das to once again build a hut, and Raghunatha Das agreed. So the hut, I think, will be shown in one of the pictures. And overall, Raghunatha Das was a very humble devotee of Lord Chaitanya. He was also very intelligent and strict to his principles and an emblem of renunciation. So now I would like to show some of the pictures from his pastimes. So, as you know, Raghunatha Das, he wrote a lot of scriptures. So this is a quote from one of his literatures, and it states that, "Listen, O mind, if you desire in every birth to reside in the land of Raja with loving attachment and to serve the youthful couple Sri Radha Krishna in close proximity, then clearly remember and offer obeisances to Sri Swarupa, to Sri Rupa and his associates in Vrindavan, and to Sri Rupa's elder brother, Sri Sanatana." Here it states that Raghunatha Das was also known as Rasa Manjuri, Rati Manjuri, and Bhanumati and other Krishna Leelas. This is a picture of the 6 Goswamis. Here's Raghunatha Das writing his scriptures. And he was also known as Prayojana Acharya, which means he who teaches his own example about the ultimate goal of life. And once again, from one of his pastimes, it shows that he only had a few drops of buttermilk every day since he was that humble. And this was from another one of his pastimes, where he was Rati Manjan in a Radha Krishna Leela. This is a picture of Sri Chaitanya. And this is from the Chipped Rice Festival. This is a picture of Lord Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya enjoying the Chipped Rice Festival. This is another picture from the festival. This is a picture where Raghunatha Das begs for Lord Nityananda's mercy in order to meet Lord Chaitanya. And this is another one of his quotes. This is another picture that shows how he escaped. And this is an order given by Lord Chaitanya to Raghunatha Das, and it states that do not listen to gossip, nor engage in gossip yourself. You should not eat. You should not eat very palatable food, nor should you dress it very nicely. Always chant the holy names of Lord Krishna without any expectation of honor, offering any respect to others, and mentally render service to Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan. This was a Shila that was given to Raghunatha Das by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is another picture of him giving the Shila. This is just another picture. And this is another one of his scriptures that says that imbued with friendly rasa for Radha and Krishna along with their friends, you are an unparalleled giver of happiness to the groups of men, animals, and birds. O Govardhan, embracing me, please give me the permanent residence near you. This is a picture of his deities, which were known as Radha Gopinath. And these are some of his books that he had written. This is one of his other scriptures that he's written. This is a picture of when, this is his samadhi, and this is where he also disappeared. And here there's a picture of the Leela that I was talking about, where Krishna was protecting him from the tigers and Radharani was shielding him from the sun. This is his samadhi once again. And again. And this is a close-up on the picture that I was talking about. And these are some of the other pictures from the same Leela. Thank you.
I will talk about Gopala Bhatta Goswami, and first I'll talk about his childhood. He appeared 1503 and he disappeared 1578 at the age of 75. His samadhi is in the compound of Radha Ramana temple, and he is the son of Venkata Bhatta and was a resident of Sri Lanka. Also, when he was still in South India, he got a wonderful opportunity to serve Lord Chaitanya by having him stay in his house for 4 months. His education. His guru was Sri Bhagavatananda Saraswati, and after he got initiation, he was a dear friend of Rupa and Sanatan while he was in Vrindavan. Gopala Bhatta Goswami was also accepted by Rupa and Sanatan Goswami as his brothers. Now I'll share this pastime with you. Before this pastime took place, Gopala Bhatta had a dream when he was in great separation with the Lord. Lord Chaitanya said to make a pilgrimage to Nepal to have his darshan. Now pastime. This pastime took place in the Kali Gandaki River, and this is when Gopala Bhatta Goswami was bathing with his water pot. He collected 12 Shaligram Shulas he found, and he took it back to Vrindavan. Then, after some days and a while, he felt that it was not right to take these Shaligram Shulas. So he returned to Nepal and offered some prayers and put it back in the river. Then they kept jumping back onto his hands. This happened 3 or 4 times. He realized that it was God's mercy and began to obtain them.
After some days, a lovely man came to him and offered him some clothes for deities and beautiful ornaments. But Gopala Bhatta Goswami hesitated to take them because of the round shape of the Shilas. Then he developed a strong desire to have deity of Lord Krishna with arms, legs, smiling face, and blissful lotus eyes. The next day, when he was about to render puja to the Shilas, he saw that one of the Shilas were placed by the deity he was wishing for. He named the deity Radharamana. So, based on the situation, I have a sloka that can represent this. It is from Bhagavad Gita 9.22. Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. The meaning is, there are those who are always thinks of me and engage in exclusive devotion. To them whose minds are fully absorbed in me, I provide what they lack and preserve what they have. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Gopala Bhatta Goswami was 7 to 10 years old when Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited, and he received Charanamrita of his footpath, and after he got the prasada, he displayed symptoms of ecstasy, and this is what Gopala Bhatta Goswami said. O Sri Radhe, you are the queen of the heart of Govinda. Please engage me in your service. So he stayed 30 years in Sri Ranga and 45 years in Sri Vrindavan, and instead of going to Puri to be with Srila Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he went to Rupa and Vrindavan. This is a picture of Gopala Bhatta Goswami praying to his Shalikam Shilas. And this shows a picture of Radha Ramnaditi. So, this shows how he took care and very took care of Radha Ramana by hanging him in a tree, and for security, Radha Ramana was placed in a boat anchored in the middle of the lake, protected by guards with poison tips and arrows. This shows that he loved his deity very much. And the scientists tried to find out evidence of the carving and stuff, but they couldn't. So he assumed that the deity was from one of the Shalikam Shilas. And Gopala Bhatta Goswami had a statue of a king, the presence of the best brahmanas, and his eyes plus a smile radiated compassion. Hare Krishna, thank you. And Jiva Goswami appeared in 1455 as the son of Anupama, the younger brother of Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. He disappeared in 1540 at the age of 85. Jiva Goswami exhibited all the features of a divine person, which includes lotus eyes, high nose and forehead, a broad chest, long arms, and a radiant golden body. In his childhood, he worshipped the Krishna Balaram deities, and he would offer bhoga, perform arati, and carefully decorate them. Overall, he served them attentively, and he was so attached to them that every night before going to bed, he would embrace the deities. Like his uncles Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, Jiva Goswami always remembered Krishna's pastimes. One thing he would do is that he would always play games related to Krishna's pastimes. He saw the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as a child and always meditated upon him after that. During his schooling, Jiva Goswami mastered Sanskrit grammar, poetry, logic, and philosophy. Srimad Bhagavatam was his life, and Krishna Katha gave him happiness. And Jiva Goswami always lived by putting Krishna at the center of his life. No one would talk about anything other than Krishna to Jiva Goswami because they knew that Jiva Goswami would only talk about Krishna and was interested in nothing else.
Later on, Jiva Goswami was initiated by Rupa Goswami, and he was taught on Srimad Bhagavatam after initiation. And also after initiation, he was given the service to proofread the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, which is one of Rupa Goswami's works. He even made a commentary known as the Durgama Sangamini. At a very young age, Jiva Goswami's father, Anupama, left his body, and this caused Jiva Goswami to become grief-stricken. And seeing his sadness, his friend suggested him to go to Nityananda Prabhu in Navadvipa. Everyone there was really happy to see a nephew of Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami, as they haven't seen any of their family members before, and Nityananda Prabhu showed him Navadvipa. After touring, Nityananda Prabhu told Jiva Goswami to go back to Varanasi and take care of his mother after his father's passing. After that, Jiva Goswami went to Vrindavan, where he got initiated from Rupa Goswami at. And now I'll be sharing a pastime of Jiva Goswami. So once, when Rupa Goswami was writing the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Jiva Goswami was fanning him. And Vallabhacharya came to visit Rupa Goswami, and he read some of the introductory phases of the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, and he made suggestions. So when he left for the Yamuna River, Jiva Goswami followed shortly on the pretext of fetching water. But in reality, he was upset at Vallabhacharya's suggestions and thought they were arrogant. Jiva Goswami pointed out the flaws in Vallabhacharya's argument, and Vallabhacharya returned to Rupa Goswami impressed about Jiva Goswami's intellect and scholarly knowledge. But instead, Rupa Goswami was displeased as Jiva Goswami was correcting an elder person and told Jiva Goswami to return to Bengal and only come back to Vrindavan when he was calm. But instead, Jiva Goswami went to this village called Nandaghat and performed rigorous austerities in a crocodile cave to gain Guru favor. And he would only eat the bare minimum, and because of that, his body became emaciated. And seeing this condition, Sanatan Goswami convinced Rupa Goswami to forgive Jiva Goswami. So overall, Jiva Goswami was the most prolific scholar whose writings were more dense and heavy. He led a vision to preserve all the scriptures of the elder Goswamis, and even Akbar had even given a library to preserve all his scriptures. So overall, he was the topmost teacher of doctrine in the Sampradaya. Jiva Goswami appeared in the Bhadra Shukla Dvadashi, and this appearance day is the Pausha Shukla Tritiya. The deities he worshipped, Sri Radha Damodar, are still worshipped at the Radha Damodar temple in Vrindavan. And he shaped the pure devotional traditions that were propagated by Srila Prabhupada. Thank you. Now I'll be explaining some of the pictures. Jiva Goswami and his lifetime, which was 1511 to 1596. So around 10 years old, when Anupama died, he was deeply distressed and went to Navadvipa was received by Lord Nityananda. So Madhusudana Vachaspati in Benares was the teacher of Jiva Goswami for 10 years and began Sarvasamadhini at 20, and Jiva Goswami was famous already. So Lord Nityananda's instructions was that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wants you to go to Vrindavan and assist your uncles, and he gave them Braja as their home, and he also told him to go to Benares to study under Madhusudana Vachaspati. That was the slide that was repeated. So he was taken by Rupa and Sanatana for a parikrama of the Raja. Shri Jiva did service to Rupa and Sanatana, and he became Rupa Goswami's only disciple. So this slide is basically referring to Sri Vallabhacharya pastime that I told you before. So this is basically from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, which says that the material desire to enjoy the material world and the desire to become liberated from the material bondage are considered to be two witches, and they haunt one like ghosts. As long as these witches remain within the heart, how can one feel transcendental bliss? As long as these two witches remain in the heart, there is no possibility of enjoying the transcendental bliss of devotional service. So this is the crocodile cave that Jiva Goswami performed austerities for Krishna during the pastime. And this is Jiva Goswami with his disciples. So in a dream, Rupa Goswami's Govindaji appeared and showed his Damodara form and instructed Rupa Goswami to personally carve a deity with these exact features for his disciple, Sri Jiva Goswami, so he could enjoy the loving service of Sri Jiva Goswami. Rupa Goswami also composed the pranam mantra for Damodara, which is the following. There were intimate loving exchanges between Damodar and Jiva Goswami took place. So he was asked to cook something special and had the honor of watching Damodar eat, and he recited while Damodar danced. And he was also called to see Damodar actually there and was able to hear his flute playing, and he fainted from happiness. When again in external consciousness, Sri Jiva Goswami composed prayers. So this is one of the services of Jiva Goswami, and this is the Radha Kund. He organized the excavation of today's Radha Kund, and according to the desire of Raghunath Das Goswami, he arranged for Rajman Singh to build the first 8 steps of all sides of the Radha Kund. And Jiva Goswami's memory was so sharp that he would compose commentaries within his mind in great detail and then later write them down for verbatim. And there was no editing, it was perfect for the first time. Srila Jiva Goswami was entrusted by Rupa Goswami to add all of his writings to the vast library of Goswami's literature, which Jiva Goswami had established, and to write commentaries on all of his writings. And so this is basically the Radha Damodar temple where all the Goswamis met, and this place also holds the Samadhi of Jiva Goswami. So this is the Samadhi of Jiva Goswami. This is inside of the Samadhi. So these are the deities of the Goswamis, and over here is the Radha Damodar deity of Jiva Goswami.
But they sacrificed everything for Lord Chaitanya's service. We should also learn from these qualities of humility and sacrifice and try to spread the love of Krishna consciousness and fulfill Lord Chaitanya desires ourselves.
Thank you very much for tolerantly listening everything. Our mood is to encourage the next generation. So that's why I encourage all the youth to take advantage of this one and present it. Unless until if you don't give time to them and if you don't encourage them, they will not get the joy. So it is very important to give opportunity for everyone. And now we'll go for Father's Day offering. Quickly, 30 seconds each person. I request Shashank Koti Krishnadas to lead this effort. All the fathers, all the sons, all the daughters, please come here quickly. And followed by Babai Prabhu and Kavita Mantaji, they would like to celebrate the wedding ceremony. Wedding anniversary, not ceremony. Wedding is already over. Okay, so who want to come first? Last year? Come.
30 seconds each.
I would like.
Where is your father? Nana, where are you?
I'm going to be talking a little bit something about my father. So, dear Nana, Thank you for being such a caring, supportive father. It is my great fortune that I was unable to take birth under your care after many, many lifetimes. It is not everybody who gets the opportunity to be born in Krishna consciousness, and not everybody gets the ability to be close to Krishna from such a young age. That because of you, I was able to. And though sometimes I think that you're too strict or something like that, I know that you're doing all of this for my own good, and I'm very thankful about that. So happy Father's Day.
Hare Krishna. I would like to say something about Father's Day, and like I made this dictionary kind of thing, and it stands for dad, and it's a noun, and it means someone who nurtures, supports, and loves his children no matter what. And dear Dad, thank you for whatever you do. You are the best, and you are very flexible and kind.
Where is your father? You call your dad. Call. Shout loud.
No, front.
Requesting Rohit.
Rohit.
I have to go there?
Yeah. Not now.
So, I made this little trifold moving poster kind of thing. Dear Dad, thank you for everything. I'm so lucky to have a dad like you. And I made a acrostic poem. For F, it's Father, thank you for A, always being there for me. T, teaching me about Krishna. H, having the biggest heart. E, expecting nothing but giving everything. R, really, you're the best. Love, Lika.
I would like to thank you so much for being my father, my well-wisher and supporter. Mostly, I'm very inspired by your ability to preach and learn new things, even when you have to deal with a stressful work schedule. Because of your efforts to spread Krishna consciousness, more and more people are getting invaluable knowledge. Secondly, I was also inspired by your engagement in seva, helping people in cooking, temple service and everything. I know that I've been lazy at times, forgetting about chanting, serving Krishna, worshipping when I get so much work. But he reminds me that it is my duty to serve him. Additionally, you also helped me secure a good education in the U.S., gave me insightful advice on how to deal with certain situations I'll face growing up in society. Thank you for everything.
Give the clap and appreciation to his father.
First give God.
Okay. Next, Meda and Isha. Come quickly. I want to. We are running out of time. Everybody is holding me.
Hello. So honestly, I think my dad is a very patient man because I know I could be such I could be really hard to deal with, but he's always patient, and he always I'm sure I made you feel sad a lot of times, but you're always patient and only listen to me and the entire time without saying anything too much. My dad is also my best friend. I basically share everything to him because I think he listens through everything I have to share, because he doesn't just do work and pretend like he's listening. He's actually listening. He actually gives me genuine advice and actually talks to me. He always also looks out for my interests and what's best for me. He's the one who started bringing us to these classes, and he's the one who works hard for us, and he is the one who always works hard for us. And honestly, I don't even think I deserve your magnanimous love for us. So I will try my best to listen to you and make you happy and satisfied. And thank you for being the best dad.
Hare Krishna Mataji's and Prabhuji's. I'm going to talk about my dad. My dad works hard for us every day, and he cares about us so much. and I love him so much. I hope you have a great Father's Day. I love all the jokes you do, and I had the best moments with you, and I love you so much. Happy Father's Day.
First give the card. First give the card.
Okay, next last year and Dishan.
Dear Shamataji and Bhaji, so I wrote, dear Dad, thank you for sending me. You are my protector. You send me all the time.
Okay. Next, Varshita Chakra.
Hare Krishna Prabhujis and Matajis. So when I was writing about my father, when I was young, I wasn't like that close to him. I was always like, my mom was my best friend. I used to stay with her always, share everything. But then when I moved to US, right, because when I was young, my dad was like, now he's so nice. When he was small, he was like this strict father. And when we used to go to cousins, I was like, oh, Ramesh Uncle came, we have to be careful, he'll say something. So he was like that. But then when we moved to US, right, it was just me, my mom and him. So I got to spend like a lot of time with him, and we used to go out, and he became my best friend. I discovered a new part of him that I didn't as a child. And now, he became even more closer than my mom, that I don't even share things with my mom, I share things with my dad. And even though, he still puts restrictions on me, you have to do this and that. But still, he gets me, it's okay, even if I mess up on some test or something, he's like, it's okay, keep going. He's, really kind, and although he had, so many struggles, he, always smiles, and he's like, it's okay, and, he is the one who motivates me to be best, and he always calls me the world's best daughter. So, but today it's his day to shine. So this is for him, for being the world's best father. He'll always be my role model.
Next, Karthik and Karunya.
And please first give the card. Otherwise, they are touching the card to the feet.
Come this way.
So first of all, I would like to wish you a very happy Father's Day, and I truly appreciate all the work that you put in order to take care of the family. And you always know what's right for us, and you work hours and hours on end, and even without the full recognition, you're still motivated to always work hard for us. And I could go on and on about your other qualities such as honesty and dedication, but I would like to talk about the quality that sets you apart, that I truly like, and it's your incredible patience. So even after your tireless work, you still have a smile on your face, you never show your frustration on the family, and you're always happy to help us. So I thank you for that.
No, that's fine. Whatever you can tell us. Whatever you like. Say one or two.
Say happy Father's Day.
Give the card and after.
Okay, next, Aaron and Avya. Come.
Hare Krishna, Mata Prabhu. My dad, you're just super hero for us. You're the good person in the world, and you allow us what I want to do. He teaches me language, math, concepts, and reading. He always motivates us to achieve my small goals. He is very smart, thinking person. He is awesome. I love you, Dad. Happy Father's Day. To your fathers out there.
Avya, you want to tell us?
Avya.
want to tell something?
Hare Krishna Mata and Prabhu. My dad is the best dad in the world. He gives us whatever we want. He do always hard work to make us happy. I love you, Dad.
Give the card and after obeisances. First give the card. Yeah. Very good. And Varshita and Charan.
Hare Krishna Matajis and Prabhujis. Today I would like to talk about my dad. I really thank my dad for involving me in Krishna consciousness and encouraging me to chant and attend classes. He always looks out for us and wants the best for us, and I promise that I'll try my best and work hard to make you proud. Thank you.
Dad is the best. He takes me everywhere I want, and he's the best dad in the world. He likes me so much, and I like him so much too. And he's my best friend. I always pray with him, and he always wants me to ride my bike, and he likes me so much. And my dad is the coolest.
Give the card first and after obeisances to your dad. Okay, next Suhas Cheka.
So nice. Sharon, first day I'm hearing so much from you.
Happy Father's Day. Thank you for all the hard work and dedication you put into my life and well-being. I can never repay you for all that you have done for me. I know I have not been the best son you could have hoped for, not even close, because of my ignorance and selfish attitude. I sometimes behaved or acted in ways that I wish I could go back and change. You had to face the consequences, whether financially or mentally. You also spend countless hours thinking and always thinking for my good and worrying about me. So, like trying to find the best place for my education when we moved to US, best way to teach me something or best way to correct me. You put my care and prioritize my well-being even if it meant less time towards Krishna. I know no material gift can replace the time that I had with you, and you have always tried to be your best, selfless and caring version of yourself, and I hope I can follow in your footsteps and also be as hardworking as you and also a great devotee as you are. I also hope you can forgive me for all the mistakes I have done and made you go through. Thank you and happy Father's Day, Mama.
Next, Neelax.
Hare Krishna everyone. Happy Father's Day, Papa. So, I would not be able to glorify you because then I would be out of words. So I just want to express my gratitude to you. You have supported me everywhere in my hard times. Sometimes you have bullied me too. You have beaten me up. That's your way to correct things. That's your way to express love. So I just want to thank you and thanks for raising me well with good ethics. I really love you.
Next, is everybody done? Okay.
Wait. Small All kids are there.
Okay. Shankar Prabhuji. Okay.
Hare Krishna, thank you.
Okay, next Sarthika and Naveen Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji and Prabhuji. I love my dad because he takes me out and buy me toys.
Okay, next.
Next, Krishika, Likita.
Likita and Brahma Prabhu. Bhima Prabhu. Yeah, okay. So you want to say something to your dad?
I love my dad. Hare Krishna. Mataji and Prabhuji. Happy Father's Day. I love my dad.
Krishika and Vrinda Shankar Prabhu.
Obeisances. Offer obeisances. Let her.
Very good. Okay, Krishika and Vrinda.
Biggest kid. Father's Day.
Give the card to your dad. She can give the card.
Very good. Wonderful. I hope somebody is throwing pictures. Okay, last Shashank Koti Krishnadas.
Achyuta.
Thank you, Nana, for everything. I think I can give every good thing in my life credit to you. The person I am today is because of you, Nana, and I'm very grateful for that. You are my biggest inspiration. Your struggles, your hard work, your passion, your dedication, your work ethic inspires me to become a better person. And the sacrifices you made inspire me to also make sacrifices for my family as well. And I want to hopefully work as hard as you did and go through the same struggles. So I understand the value of everything you've given me. And you came this far, and with your inspiration, I want to go even farther, carry the flame even further heights, further ways. And if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be the person who I am today. I wouldn't be the trying devotee. All the things I've learned, all the accomplishment I've achieved is because of you, Nana. And I hope that going forward, you continue to guide me and give me your strength and inspiration so I can make you even more proud. Hare Krishna.
Okay, so.
Achyuta. Achyuta Ramesh.
Okay, come, Achita. You have a card? Come. Ramesh, please.
Go,
Come,
go,
here.
give.
Okay, offer obeisances. Okay, very good. Okay, so sorry we are running late today. We expecting we did not expect this much delay. Quickly we will do cake cutting and then followed by Arati. I request all the Babai Prabhu would like to celebrate marriage day, but Mataji is absent today and he wants to celebrate Father's Day by cutting the cake by all fathers. So bring the cake and all the fathers please come here and we all cut cake quickly. And I request Suhas get ready for the main Arati, Yashomati Nayana. And all whoever is performing Arati, requesting them to come. With the check out. All the fathers please come quickly. Yeah, Babai Prabhu will hold it. So this is a combination of Babai Prabhu's wedding anniversary and Father's Day. All fathers please come. Even though you are future father, you can come. Hold Babai Prabhu's hand. Yeah, right. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yashomati Nandana. Today, $8. Let's chant 3 times Hargul Parvan. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. If anybody would like to sponsor, please let me know. Any amount is fine to cover up the hall rental expenses, $450 and prasadam expenses. Okay, thank you.
Is there any extra man?
Yashomati Nandana Brajabarunadara Gokula Randana Madana Manohara
Nasibalara Suvasa Yashomati Nandana Rajavaranadara Gokularanyana प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की, श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ शांति देवी की, वृंदावन धाम की, नवद्वीप धाम की, जगन्नाथपुर धाम की, सामवेद भक्तवृंद की, all glories and devotees, all glories and devotees, all glories and devotees, all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. Yeah, all of you, I am requesting before you go to Prasadam, just offer your obeisances to the Supreme Father, say your gratitude, your love for 2 minutes, talk to them, and then you can go to Prasadam. So, offering our gratitude, Agar Puja should be done for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, all of you make it a habit, once you come to the this hall, immediately need to offer obeisances to the deities and then go. Offer obeisances. Without telling anyone, voluntarily she went to door and distributed Prabhupada books, and she collected $45 donations towards the books. So very inspiring without telling that. So for recognizing her efforts, a small gift from us. All the best. Keep going. Okay. Mahaprasade Govinde. Hare Rama,